Hello everyone, my dear gossip addicts. Welcome back to the channel that never sleeps, the channel that crosses borders and oceans to bring you the hottest, most exclusive, and absolutely earth-shattering news from the world of Turkish celebrities. Stop whatever you are doing right now, put down your cup of tea, pause the latest episode of Kızılcık Şerbeti, and hit that subscribe button immediately because today we are not just in Istanbul. We are taking a private jet straight to the foggy, romantic streets of London. Smash that like button right now if you believe in fairy tales, or if you just love a good scandal, and get your keyboards ready, because the news I am about to drop is going to melt the internet. Are you ready? Take a deep breath, hold onto your seats, because the queen of primetime, the woman who has captivated us all as Doga, Sıla Türkoğlu, has officially taken the biggest step of her life. Reports are flooding in from the UK that Sıla Türkoğlu has received a romantic, surprise marriage proposal from her boyfriend, Ata Ayyıldız, in the heart of London, and she said a massive, tearful yes. The diamond on her finger is reportedly so big it could guide ships in the Thames fog, and the details of this proposal are like something out of a movie script. Imagine the scene, my friends. Visualize the romance and the drama. It's a chilly, atmospheric evening in London. The city lights are reflecting off the River Thames. Big Ben is standing tall in the background, witnessing history. Insider sources, those wonderful spies who are everywhere, claim that Ata Ayyıldız planned this night with the precision of a military operation. He whisked Sıla away for what she thought was just a relaxing getaway to escape the intense filming schedule of Kızılcık Şerbeti and the prying eyes of the Istanbul paparazzi. They were spotted dining at one of London's most exclusive, members-only restaurants in Mayfair, a place where you need a golden ticket just to get a reservation. The atmosphere was electric, candles were flickering, violins were playing soft melodies. And then, the moment happened. Ata, looking dapper and nervous, reportedly got down on one knee right there, or perhaps later on a private terrace overlooking the London Eye. He pulled out a velvet box that contained a rock, not a stone, a rock. That is rumored to be a custom-designed solitaire worth a fortune. Witnesses say Sıla was completely shocked. Her hands flew to her face, tears streamed down her cheeks, and that magical word escaped her lips. It wasn't a scene from a soap opera. This was real, raw emotion. But, my dear friends, you know that where there is a diamond, there is also drama. Why London? Why now? The timing is incredibly suspicious and absolutely fascinating. Rumors are swirling that this sudden proposal wasn't just about romance, it was about marking territory. We all know that Sıla is one of the most desired women in Turkey right now. Her fame is skyrocketing, her fan base is global, and she is constantly surrounded by handsome co-stars. Whispers suggest that Ata Ayyıldız wanted to lock this down. He wanted to put a ring on it to show the world, and perhaps some lingering exes, that Sıla Türkoğlu is off the market forever. Speaking of exes, let's address the elephant in the room. The ghost of Halil İbrahim Ceyhan and the Emanet fandom still haunts Sıla's life in the comments sections. There is a dark theory circulating that Ata chose London specifically to get away from the toxic atmosphere created by obsessed Sayam shippers who still refuse to accept that Sıla has moved on. By doing it in London, he created a bubble of happiness, far away from the haters who still edit videos of her with her former partner. It was a power move. She is mine, and we're happy in a place you can't touch. However, is everything as perfect as it seems? Let's talk about the families. While we see the smiles on Instagram, deep rumors suggest that there might be some hesitation behind closed doors. Is Sıla's family, particularly her mother, happy about this rapid progression? Ata is a successful man, yes, a socialite, a businessman, but is he the right fit for the traditional expectations of a Turkish family? There are whispers that Sıla's family is worried she is rushing into this. She is young, she is at the absolute peak of her career, she is the face of the highest-rated drama in the country. Marriage changes things. Marriage brings pressure. Did her family advise her to wait? Did they say, focus on your career, don't become a housewife yet? If Sıla said yes without her family's full, enthusiastic blessing, We might be looking at a Romeo and Juliet situation brewing in the background. And what about Ada's family? The Ayyıldız clan is prominent. Did they vet Sıla? Did they make sure she is in it for love and not for the status? The intersection of show business and high society is always a minefield of prenuptial agreements and side eyes at family dinners. And let's not forget the professional panic. Can you imagine the chaos on the set of Kızılcık Şerbeti right now? Producer Faruk Turgut must be sweating bullets. A wedding means distraction. A wedding means a honeymoon. A wedding means, eventually, maybe a pregnancy? If Sıla Türkoğlu gets married in the middle of the season, it changes the entire vibe of the show. The writers might be panicking, wondering if they need to adjust Doga's storyline. Will Doga get married in the show too, to mirror reality? Or will this happy news cause friction with her co-stars? We know that sets are breeding grounds for jealousy. Are her co-stars happy for her, or is there a tinge of envy? She gets the ratings, she gets the money, and now she gets the billionaire prince in London? One can only imagine the fake smiles and the whispers in the makeup trailer. There is already talk that some of her colleagues were surprised they weren't hinted at about the proposal, leading to speculation that Sıla is keeping her private life very separate from her work friends, a sign of distrust, perhaps? The social media reaction is, quite frankly, a nuclear explosion. The hashtag Salada is trending, but it's a war zone. On one side, you have the supportive fans crying tears of joy, editing photos of Sıla in wedding dresses, predicting a summer wedding in Italy or on the Bosphorus. They're analyzing every pixel of the photos from London, looking for the reflection of the ring in wine glasses. She deserves the world, they write. Finally, a man who treats her like a queen. On the other side, the haters are out in full force. The bitter fans of her past on-screen romances are claiming it's a PR stunt, a rebound, or a mistake. They are leaving snake emojis, predicting a divorce before the wedding even happens, and digging up Ada's past to find dirt. It is brutal, it is toxic, and it is exactly what we expect from the passionate world of Turkish Dizi fandoms. There is also a very juicy rumor about the ring itself. Gossip columns are hinting that the diamond is a vintage piece, perhaps an heirloom from Ada's family, or a custom piece from a jeweler who serves royalty. The value is being debated. Is it 1 million TL? 5 million TL? The price tag matters because it shows the level of commitment. If Ata dropped serious cash on this ring, he is making a statement. He is saying, I am not playing games. But with money comes jealousy. Will we see headlines about Sıla's ring costs more than her co-star's entire salary? These kinds of headlines create enemies, and Sıla will need to navigate this new level of scrutiny carefully. She is no longer just an actress. She is now the fiancée of a prominent figure, and the target on her back just got bigger. What happens next? That is the million-dollar question. Will they rush to the wedding table? Rumor has it they might opt for a destination wedding, perhaps back in London or Paris, to keep the paparazzi at bay. Or will they have a massive, traditional Turkish wedding at the Sarıgan Palace, inviting the who's who of Istanbul? And will her ex-co-stars be invited? Imagine the drama of the guest list. Who gets a customized invitation and who gets snubbed? We will be watching the mailbox of every celebrity in Turkey to see who makes the cut. My dear friends, this proposal in London is not just a romantic gesture, it is a turning point in the industry. It marks the transition of Sıla Türkoğlu from a TV star to a bona fide celebrity icon with a high-profile personal life. We are witnessing the birth of a power couple. But power couples attract lightning. Will they survive the storm of fame, jealousy, and family expectations? Only time will tell. I want to hear your voice in this. What do you think about this London proposal? Is it the most romantic thing ever, or do you think they are moving too fast? Do you trust Ata Ayyıldız, or do you get clout chaser vibes? And the most important question, what kind of wedding dress do you see Sıla in? A mermaid cut or a princess ball gown? Let me know in the comments below. I want to see thousands of comments debating this. Don't forget to like this video to congratulate the happy couple or to mark your skepticism. Subscribe to the channel because you know I will be the first one to find the photo of the ring, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss the wedding drama. We are on this journey together, and the ride has just begun. London called and Sıla answered. Until next time, keep your eyes on the ring finger. Goodbye.